Afternoon baseball here on the show. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The second baseman, DJ LeMay.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Two-0 count, the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. To the plate now, Luke Voigt.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 1-1 the count. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And that misses 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2, here it is.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nelson Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Pitch is popped up. Alberto is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 4. Trevor Bauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Wilmer Defoe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gray.
He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Mancini playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit's all they get. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
DJ LeMahieu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... And here's Renato Nunez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, number 24.
Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Chad De La Guerra. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bauer pauses. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. At the plate, Rick Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
At the ball.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Ready now for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
From the stretch, bouncer to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far on the year, Tapia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Torres hit the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Wilmer Defoe is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Well, Mayhew's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just all set for the start of the 4th, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres.
Even though they're up by a boatload.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Settling in now, Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Line toward the gap in left center. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Torres brings it in, and that's the 2nd out. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Trevor Bauer makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, DJ Stewart. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bauer's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 1-1 the count now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and two. Runners on first with 1 down. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
No mistake when he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he hits it hard to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Adley Rutschman drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. De La Guerra calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Raimel Tapia stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 16.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
DJ Stewart is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first base.
Ready for another shot now.
Luke Voigt.
He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's inside.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Anthony Santander. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And that's out number 1. Striding in, Chad De La Guerra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Adley Rutschman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a lineout. 1-0 the count. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Line drive to left. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen.
For the Orioles, number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he rips it on the ground to second. The throw to Defoe. On to first, and they get them both. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Miguel Andujar would be next. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Mike Ford will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fouled off. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hit. Streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Filugera is there, and the side is retired. Yankees
Your attention, please.
trying to pick things up where we left off. Hanser Alberto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box.
Now batting, the center fielder, fly ball.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Lyons, a 6'4" lefty. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the...
Leading off the ninth, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Giving chase is Tapia. He's there and records the first out. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. In there, 3-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th.
The right fielder,
Jordan Yamamoto, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 68.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Renato Nunez stands in as he looks at ball one here. One out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Voigt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. DJ Stewart is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Urshela in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The New York Yankees put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Trevor Bauer earns his 5th winner of the year. John Means couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. Past the